Your redeems is nothing. I had too many other things to do today. No? No? Sneeze? You know, whenever you say it that way, it sounds, sounds bad. Oh my god, don't you fucking get started too. No, I worked on my Gundam. I worked on getting my videos uploaded. I did take a nap, and then I cleaned up the house. Like, after I got up, I ate dinner, and then I cleaned up the house. I just now... That's the reason the stream is being started late. It's because I just finished. I almost forgot. Yeah. I understand. Jesus. Why don't you log into my account and make my redeems for me? How about that? Huh? If it's so important. Well, now you can make mine too. In love and affection. Also, lady, you already get all my money. We have a joint bank account. Should I just Venmo you from your account? I mean, I don't know what you what you want me to do there. But yes, I was productive in other ways. Some would say more important ways. Many people are saying this. Ugh. So what are you doing anyway? Usually when you're out, you can't hear me on stream. Are you just hanging out at your brother's, or what are you doing? Oh, you went to that? Do you have headphones? How are you hearing me? Am I just on speakerphone? No. So it's a yearly thing that they do at the park where they have a bunch of like food courts, not food courts, but like food stands and shit. There's also some like shopping and things that you can do, like local crafts makers and things like that, but it's you mostly go for the food and some like live entertainment. There might be a pig in the park. I don't know. You got mini donuts? Did you get anything that's actually dinner? Well, you should. Donuts are not dinner. I had noodles for dinner. I didn't eat lunch. But we had a pretty late breakfast, brunch, whatever. I had popcorn early. Popcorn is not a meal. You said that about last night, too, whenever you went to the movies. Eat more of it. That's the thing, though. She could eat like you know, like those little snack bags of chips. She could eat one of those and say, "I'm good. I don't need dinner." You had a whole bowl of popcorn. Uh-huh. Whatever. Oops. There we go. You watched Bad Guys 2, the movie that I didn't even know the original ever came out? I did know there's a Zootopia 2. Sure shit didn't until he saw the trailer for it. Isn't that how it normally goes? I didn't know that there was a Bad Guys 1 to make a sequel of. I mean, it's a kids movie. Just had never heard of it before. Alrighty. So back to this shit again for the next 3.5 hours. You're not their target demographic? I would sure hope not. Because if I am, they're failing in their marketing. Alright, so we're at 15 platinum ingots, which means we need 12 more still. We're at 1 trapezohedron, which means we need 5 more still. The luck on that one has not been good. And then the Crystarium. We're going to finish the Crystarium well before we get all the traps we need. Like 100%. So I'm not even thinking too much about that. Let's see if I remember what to do. Is that their target demographic, or is that just like a tangential demographic? Because I'm pretty sure their target demographic is like children. The fact that furries are also super into it is just like an additional thing. You saw that trailer. Ah, shit. I forgot a very important part. Alright, time to beat the shit out of this helpless animal. Huzzah. If we get enough platinum ingots, I might go ahead and upgrade Lightning's ultimate weapon too. I feel like that's going to make this go a lot faster. Get both Lightning and Vanille's ultimate weapons. I need another trap for that, though. Just knock them both directly out of the air. Two turtles down in... Hey, there's a second trap. Nice. Just 4 more. Actually, we are going to go ahead and spend a little bit of time here. Upgrading Lightning and Vanille's weapons. So, let me pull up the guide. Alright. Control F, Control F. Okay, let's go down to weapons. So let me just double check some things here. Looks like we're going to be upgrading the Lionheart. That's not what I wanted. Back up. Back off. Back off. Let's see. No, not there. I need a lot of superconductors. Actually, let's go to 99 with this, because I'm gonna need it regardless. And we are going to go ahead and sell all of our platinum ingots. 16 plus 3 is 19. What did it say? I said we needed 12, so we need 11 more. Okay. Because I want to at least upgrade it a little bit. How much did I put into Fang's Lance? No, the platinum ingots are purely for money. That is their entire purpose. We're grinding for them to be able to sell them to get money. Yeah. The trapezohedrons are the ones that I 100% have to keep. Like, I cannot sell those. No, it's just money. It's just when you get to 30, you basically have enough money to do all the upgrading. So I need like a minimum of 30 to do all the upgrading that I need to do. Anything after that is gravy, but we are selling all of them. Yep, 9 ultra compact reactors. Okay, so let's upgrade the Lionheart. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, 36 of that. All of the superconductors, I believe. Yep. 1 scarletite. Nice. 36 more sturdy bones. And all of those. Nice. That's not as big of a oh wait. It can go one more? Excuse me? Yeah, I think her final one is the Omega weapon, actually, now that I think about it. Why do you want me to upgrade the Enkindler? Why are you making me waste my time? What is the Enkindler's special ability, actually? Oh. That actually might be better than doing the Lionheart. So I did kind of waste a lot of money just then. Um, it's fine. I'm gonna get more platinum ingots that I'm gonna need ultimately. There's stagger threshold. Yeah, no, that's not as good. All right, well. Let's get more sturdy bones and then 9 more ultra compacts. Let's see. That's more than I need. Okay. So I wasted 450,000 gil. But that's like 3 platinum ingots, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Alright. Does she already have it equipped too? Yeah. Okay. So that will give her a nice little damage boost. Saws, no hope, Vanille. Okay. And Vanille's is very simple. We're just adding a trap to her Marlboro blah 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 blah. That's a fucking tongue twister. Her Marlboro wand. Her cigarette wand. And then we will get comforts. 36 more scale bones. Or sturdy bones. 9 more of those. Alrighty. So that's going to be a nice little damage buff. Now, is this turtle already? Yeah, okay. At this point, I'm basically counting counting it by traps is when I will know that I'm done. By the time I am done getting all the trapezohedrons that I need, I will have, with my luck so far, I will have more than enough platinum ingots and therefore more than enough money to do all the upgrading. The additional damage that this is going to allow me to do will help in cutting down the time. Again, it's probably not going to be a drastic shift, but because I can't really, there's not much more that I can do to make the leg staggers go faster. And the leg staggering part is honestly a big part of why this takes so long. They look cool, at least. I have no idea how Lightning's weapon folds up at all. See if that'll be enough. I was gonna say, he is taking forever to fall. God damn. Alright, this will be the real test of speed here. Feels like it was a little faster. There's my... What is that now? The 4th trapezohedron? So I need 3 more? Wow. Okay. Go. Butter wanted his treat for Plum's food going off. The good thing about this grind is if I get more traps than I need, that in and of itself can cut down on the turtle grind like immensely, because each trap sells for 2 million. Like if I got 2 extra traps, I wouldn't need any platinum ingots. Oh no, he's reached the point of delusion where he's finding upsides to the grind. I no, what I'm saying is I've seen people complaining that they, well, complaining, but stating that they get more traps, end up with more traps than they need while trying to get all the platinum ingots that they need, which makes zero sense. No, really, guys, it's a good thing I'm doing this grind. By the time I get the Sword of Kings, I'll be strong enough to beat the game without issue. Fuck off. At least this grind is, like, mandatory. I'm not just doing it for funsies. For platinum trophies, plenty. Plenty of games have mandatory grinds. The sphere grid in Final Fantasy X is a prime example of a game that has a mandatory grind for the platinum. Platinum trophies don't count. That's the entire conceit of my channel! What do you mean they don't count? It's my entire purpose for being here. Yeah, but I chose this. I'm trying to think of a game that has, like, a spot where, like, if you don't grind, at least this fisting isn't mandatory. I hate when it's mandatory. No, I prefer when it's mandatory because then it doesn't feel like I'm just wasting my time getting overpowered for no reason. Excuse me. I'm trying to think of a game, though, that has a big grind that you have to do. Or, like, not even like a medium-sized grind that's, like, mandatory just to be able to beat the game. And I am unfortunately drawing a blank. Like a game where if you don't grind out at least a little bit, you are not going to be able to win. I don't play bad games. That's a fucking lie. Like, I can think of several games where I have to grind. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to beat it. That's like most Souls-like games. But every time I think of a game where grinding helps, it's like, well, if you were just better, if you had more skill, if you were just smarter, it's like, well, fuck. I really need to throw Valkyrie, like, completely off topic. I need to throw Valkyrie Profile onto the list of games to play. It's been so long since I played it, and it's such a good game. It was quote unquote remastered, as much as a pixel game can be remastered, and put on the PlayStation Network for the PS4. Oh, also, since the car situation has figured itself out, guess what's back on the menu as a potential game? Claire Obscure. Yep. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop on it. The down payment on the new car was roughly as much as the cost to fix the transmission. Yep. That's the situation that me and my wife were in. Oh, whoops. No, god damn it. The cost to fix was not the only issue of the old car. There was a mystery noise that hadn't even been sourced yet. Yeah, it's funny you say that because we were also dealing with a mystery noise. But to fix the engine would have been more money on even a used engine than the down payment that we put for the car that we got. The 2025 Subaru Outback that we got. Like, we... How much did we put down? I think we put like $2,000 down. And best case scenario, just for the engine used, was like $7,000. Granted, a lot of why everything is so fucking expensive in the car department nowadays is because our president is a fucking idiot. Tariffs have... The car market was already fucked, but tariffs have, like, uber fucked the car market. Everything's like $30,000 to $40,000 more expensive now. I would also say in those situations, it's probably a good idea to take the car to get a second opinion somewhere else. Because whenever we were first quoted, we had the car towed to a dealership because it had broken down, and we had to take it somewhere. And they quoted us those high numbers, and we were like, dealerships lied all the time. So let's take it to the mechanic that we normally use and see what they say. Unfortunately, they said basically the same thing. Thankfully, they didn't charge us for the second opinion. We're going to take a break in about 13 minutes so I can fix the pre-roll situation. I do agree with the sentiment, though, that cars are a fucking scam. It just sucks that so much of America is built around having one. Just like the internet, it should be a public utility. We had better transit systems in place. God damn it, Fang. There was a base standard car provided by the government or something? Yeah. Like, nothing fancy, but, like, usable. Yeah. Something reliable that'll get you where you need to go. That you can apply for whenever you turn 18 or some shit. A metal box that lasts forever and gets decent mileage but looks like ass. God damn it. Oh, well, that worked out. My finger twitched on the confirm button. What are we at now? 47? Yeah. 47 torts. When we get to 50, I'll level up. Yeah. Well, hold on. 64, 72, 80, 88. Yeah, so it'll be fine. I just don't want to cap out because then I'm going to lose points. And then once I do that, it'll be easier to keep track of what my CP is, because I can just keep track of how many turtles we are, and I can just level up every 10 turtles without actually having to count them myself. Okay. Oh, never mind. I misread what I was seeing. I thought I only did like half of the leg's health, and I was like, how the hell did that happen? Alrighty, we're gonna save and then we're gonna take our first break. Shut up, bot. Nobody asked for your input. Alrighty. And we will be back in 3 minutes. Well, the bot will tell you. Eventually, I'm going to be playing a game that isn't so easy to plan out the breaks on. But I don't think it's ever going to be very difficult. Had to get Plum inside, and I grabbed some snacks. God, that is a huge ass tornado. One more turtle and then we'll level up. Butter and Plum are playing. He's chasing her all over the house. Oh, whoops, did I just... I think I accidentally just updated the death counter. One turtle per hour ratio? That doesn't make any sense. No way. You gotta explain to me the math behind that. Ah, okay. I thought you meant since I started the grind. I was like, there's no fucking way. All right, that's 50 torts. I'm going to level up real quick. I mean, it's not going to be quick. It's going to be very slow, but... We've killed 11 turtles in the last hour. I don't know if Lightning is going to outpace Vanille. Because Sentinel would have been, or should be, the role to do it, and I don't know if it's going to do it. I mean, I can double check her equipment, but I'm like 99% sure that she doesn't have anything on that would be increasing her HP. Gonna need to go get more water on the next break. I'm lower than I was expecting. put these bands on these turtles? And these chains? Same guy who put the pants on the behemoth. I mean, it implies that they were domesticated at some point, which is crazy considering how fucking huge and strong these things are. flattened like a pancake. Damn it. I gambled and lost. I do still need to be really high in the like 410, 420%. I actually want to see how long each run takes me. Or how long a good run takes me. So I'm going to set up a timer on my phone. Or stopwatch. We'll start it from when she loads in at the save point, and we'll end it at the same spot. Because that'll be one full run. That was a pretty flawless turtle kill. Three minutes 51 seconds. So roughly a kill every 4 minutes. And that's if I play well. I think my wife's home. Hello. How was the movie? Huh? You've had opinions about other kids' movies that you've watched. Fairly basic kids' movie. Did you just come back from the park? Did you guys do anything else? Mm. Nope, I've been doing just this the entire time. Was chasing the sister for a little bit. Otherwise, he's mostly just been laying around. Laying around being lazy. Oops. Almost knocked my mouse pad off the desk. My Hello Kitty mouse pad. That's not mine. It's my wife's. But I guess for all intents and purposes, it is mine. It's not like I'm changing it out. I got our Razer Hello Kitty computer set, which came with a keyboard, a pair of headphones, and a mouse, maybe? Probably. And then a mouse pad. Was not a good purchase. Like, the whole setup was cute, but the headphones are like really finicky. We had a lot of problem actually getting them to connect to anything. And the thing didn't come with very good instructions, and there was like no information available online for troubleshooting them. because they're a special Sanrio set. So it was just too niche. Still have them somewhere, yeah. They're over on the mini fridge. Are we going tubing at the same place that we went last time tomorrow? Oh.
As if there was any doubt. Got an idea, and so I said I'd ask you about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I did, and then I never heard her say anything about it ever again.
Oh, nice. Okay. So maybe not tubing tomorrow. We got the new fancy tubes. We gotta use them. I mean, they weren't expensive. They were like $20 a piece, so it's... Also, probably doesn't bode well for their survivability, if I'm being entirely honest.
Yeah. That's sort of what Lauren was saying.
Yeah.
As to why we should use the tire tubes instead.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but also, we don't necessarily need to go tubing somewhere that has rapids. We could just do a lazy river, down a lazy river. I don't know. That's a question for Lauren.
All we have are real rivers, Brian.
Oh, we have our real rivers.
Lazy rivers are at resorts.
He does be like that sometimes. Thirsty boy. Yeah, we're probably going to be doing this for a while. Eh.
Let's make this easy. Thanks. Follow my lead.
That's how it be with these Final Fantasy games, though. Lots of grinding. Yeah, looking forward to doing that again. Also, it's Blitzball, it's not Water Polo. You're not wrong, but I don't want to admit that you're right. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. I didn't see what that item was. Dog needs to go out, so I will be right back. Discovering something new about the ads every day. So it looks like you can't stack. Well, sure. But the thing is, if I ran the 6-minute ad and I had the 2 hours of no pre-rolls, and then like an hour in, I needed to go to the bathroom or whatever, and I ran another 6-minute ad, it would not then give me 3 hours. Like, it wouldn't set the timer to 3 hours of no pre-rolls. It would reset the timer to 2 more hours. That's what I'm saying. The 3-minute ad gives me an hour of no pre-rolls, but if I run it early, like say 40 minutes left, I decide to run it again, it's not going to give me an hour and 20 minutes. It's only going to give me an extra hour. That's the point that I was trying to make. She wants me to run a 1-minute ad as an experiment, but it's taking forever to actually allow me to do that. I don't know what the cooldown is, and I think the cooldown gets longer the longer your ad break is. But capitalism. We've officially surpassed the 1 turtle per hour ratio, by the way. Yeah, we're ultimately probably about halfway where we need to be.
Follow my lead. Easy.
Butter likes to try to wedge his antler chew toy underneath the bathroom door. He also does it to the den door too. But I keep getting concerned that he's going to like do that and one of these days like try to pull on it and break the fucking door. Break a chip out of it or something.
This is nothing. Don't sweat it.
He pushed it into the bathroom fully. Nice.
Don't back down.
I mean, he's never done that before, so maybe he'll learn his lesson. He won't. Did you throw it somewhere else in the room and he put it back there? Oh.
The real deal. Thank you. Let's make this easy. Don't get predictable.
Oh shit. God damn it. This shit is a perfect example of why metal slimes exist. You're gonna have to explain that to me.
Change of plans.
I've never played any Dragon Quest games, so I don't know. I'm assuming it's something like the Fire Emblem, like DLC missions where you can like repeat them over and over and over again, and they give you a bunch of money and experience points, but they don't like advance time or anything like that, so you can just do them as much as you want. So if you ever need to grind to get past something, you can just go there. In Dragon Quest, there are enemies that exist just to basically be loot drops. Metal Slime, specifically EXP stacks, have insanely high defense and agility, so outside of certain skills and setups, you're doing 1 damage per hit. If you hit and they have like 3 HP, they drop a lot of experience if you kill them. Then there are like gold golems and gem slimes and litter games that are similar, but for gold. Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, a lot of games have that same similar setup. Like Chrono Trigger, for instance, before you fought the big blue monster with the where you had to like target its hands too. In that windy area, they had those enemies that you had like 4 or 5 turns to kill them, and the accuracy rate was very low. But if you did kill them, you got like 100 technique points. And you could just leave and reset that area to fight them over and over again. Kind of grind up. And later games added like liquid metal slimes, king metal slimes, so on and so forth. Bigger pools of HP, bigger XP rewards. People obviously just farm them when they want to grind XP. So obviously at a certain point they just added a late game area where you could fly to where metal slimes exclusively spawn, because fuck it, people are going to grind, give them somewhere to make the grind suck less. Yeah. Yeah, I like when games do that. If you don't like it, you don't have to go there. Yeah, but you know, the people that complain about that kind of stuff are going to complain just because it exists. Like, you are in control of the buttons you don't press, or you press, you're in control of the glitches you use, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Like, if you don't like it, you don't have to engage with it. But they don't like it, and they don't want anybody else to be able to do it either. Exactly, they're mad, just mad other people can use it and hate them for it. Yeah, I mean, I would too. Stupid.
Thanks.
Like, it's something that literally does not affect them if they don't let it affect them. But it comes with the territory of superiority complexes. Like, I joke about... Whoops. You cheesing Demon Souls or whatever, but the bottom line is, who gives a fuck? Like, literally. Yeah, me cheesing... like, abusing glitches in Demon Souls does not somehow negatively affect your playthrough of Demon Souls. Retroactively. Or in the future. Unless we were to do, like, co-op and I just, like, carried you through the whole game. But then that was kind of your choice to allow me to come in and do that. Alright, we're at 60 turtles, so I'm going to level up now. as far as that can go. Them adding easy modes to MMOs even doesn't even invalidate the effort people put in. I mean, no, it doesn't. Memories and stories and shit. And it's not like they get rid of the hard mode stuff. Like, it still exists. Like, it's still there. If you and your friends want to do that, more power to you. But there are other people that don't want to do that. I'm all for easy mode in most games. The only games that I feel people kind of jump on the meme bandwagon, and it's a stupid thing to get pissy about, is Souls-likes. And some of them do have easier modes, for sure. But there's so many things you can do in every Souls-like game to make the game easier for yourself, that what people really want, ultimately, is they want to toggle. They don't want to have to put in any effort to make the game easier. They just want to have a toggle that they can turn on to make it easy from the get-go. So the internal "I want hard content" debate baffles me, because I almost never see someone actually just want a hard mode. Yep. They always start a forum post like, "This game is too easy, I want a hard mode, and I want that hard mode to give me a million resources and exclusive items and super cool titles and things no one else can get." No shit. I want an MMO where you can buy gold directly from the developer to destroy any chance of an actual underground gold market forming. We should have headed there like a decade and a half ago. Like, people complain about gold resellers and bots and all that shit, and it's like, the reason that they are so prolific is because the majority of the time they are good about providing what they say they're going to provide, and they're cheap as shit. Like, if you, as a developer, in your cash shop, because every MMO has a fucking cash shop, just set up a 1 million gold for $2. Well, hell, even 1 million gold for $5. People would go to you over using the shady bot farms. And I don't understand why developers don't do it. Like, by the time you get gold bot farms, your economy's already fucked. Your in-game economy is probably already fucked. So you're going to have to figure out other ways to adjust for that. Predate the idea of in-app purchases. I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever played an MMO that didn't have some sort of cash shop where you can buy a whole bunch of shit that, like, upgrades or updates your progress and shit. Like, even Mabinogi, like, 10 years ago, had, like, 2 times skill XP potions that you could buy from their cash shop. Although Mabinogi would have killed their bot problem considerably if they added in dyes that you can choose the color of without having to do, like, because the way that their dyes work right now, there's like you buy them, and then there's like a mini game where you pick like 5 spots on a palette, and then you randomly get one of those colors. And it's stupid, and nobody likes it. But if they just straight up gave you the ability to just buy the color that you want, 80% of their bot problem would be gone overnight. Good World 2 also just lets you just buy gold, essentially. With gold to gems, gems to gold. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's a very easy, very obvious solution. I think that just the majority of devs don't want to try to figure out what to do about their economy afterwards. Because if you start offering that shit, you have to balance, or figure out how to balance the amount of gold that's just going to be flooding the game. 100%. Like, I'm not trying to downplay that issue, but it is a solvable issue. 100% it's a solvable issue. You just got to put your head to it and figure it out. Pretty much everything is a solvable issue with gaming. It also doesn't help that most of the games with the biggest gold seller issues like WoW are also the ones that really attract the hardcore market freaks who basically play to ruin the markets, right? Oh, I wanted to check and see how many ingots and traps I have. I think I have 0 traps at this point. Like, there's an insanely loud minority of people on 14 who have literally hit the gold cap multiple times over and just keep complaining they have nothing to spend their gold on. I mean, that's another thing, too. Vanity mounts that cost millions and millions of gold, and they make that back in less than a day. You need overtime gold sinks. Like, instant gratification shit, it's only going to get you so far. Okay, so I spent 3 traps. I have 1. That means I need 3 more. And technically I need 3 more platinum ingots. Probably 6 more if I'm being honest, because I did waste like 450,000. And I just refused to stop hoovering up all the gold on the server, right? I unironically think I'm going to save 14 to be the last Final Fantasy game that I plat. Just because of how massive of a time sink it's going to be. I'll simply not plat it. It's gonna bug me if I ever get to the point where I have all the other games platted and that's the only one that I don't have. Oops. God damn it. Well, I guess it worked out. Hopefully they'll do something to make it unplatable. Yeah, like the fucking server goes down or some shit. Forever. I'm still crossing my fingers for a Mabinogi Eternity plat console release, but I don't think that it's going to happen. That's not what I wanted. Although Final Fantasy XIV got a console release, and it plays a lot better than I thought it would. I'm also hoping their new Vindictus game isn't shit. Still don't understand exactly what they're aiming for with that. Because I would have loved a Vindictus console release. But every time they show gameplay of their new Vindictus game, it's mostly just like characters fighting enemies. Nothing about like storyline, nothing about gameplay outside of battle, nothing like that. So I have literally no idea what the game's even going to be like. Vindictus had some of the most fun combat I've played in an MMO. A little difficult to get everything to work on a controller. Bar for that is in hell. Yeah, MMO combat is kind of generally pretty ass. Like, even the best MMOs have, like, really subpar combat. Shit, really? Can you imagine these turtles smell like stale Pizza Hut? Turtle power. Dude, don't start talking about Pizza Hut. That's like my favorite fast food type pizza. Gonna make me hungry. I don't know what to tell you. It's my favorite pizza chain. Well, it's my favorite pizza chain that I have access to out here. Some of my favorite pizza chains are back in Missouri, unfortunately. Or like the Midwest, I guess you could say. I think you just don't like pizza. I mean, that's fair. I don't understand. I can't relate, but that's fair. For pizza, my favorite fast food. This is just like tastes like cheesy sauce. Nice. So for pizza, I would say my favorite chain is Pizza Hut. It's hard to say fast food because it still takes like 10 to 15 minutes for you to get your pizza. For pseudo fake Mexican Hispanic food, I guess, I would say Taco Bell. For burgers, and this is kind of blasphemy because I work for McDonald's. For burgers, I would 100% say Burger King. For Chinese, I'm a pretty big fan of Panda Express. Does A&W go by a different name? Five Guys is pretty good. Okay, then I've never had A&W. But I'm also talking like Five Guys. I mean, it's not super expensive, but it is a little bit more expensive. I'm talking about like the cheapo fast food shit. Five Guys tastes like A&W. But for a much higher price, yes. You're not kidding. With shittier fries. You don't like Five Guys fries? I don't remember what their fries taste like. Honestly, it's been a while since we've been there. If I want authentic Mexican, though, I'll just go to... There's like a... It's kind of a chain, because there's multiple locations around here. But I think it's called, like, Adelanto's or something like that. And it is, like, authentic Mexican, and it is very good. I wonder how mad people would get if they made a Final Fantasy game that wasn't self-referential as fuck. I don't know, they probably wouldn't get that mad, honestly. It would still need to be, like, slightly self-referential, because otherwise it's not a Final Fantasy game. But... I would say at that point, rather than make it a Final Fantasy game, they would be better served just making it an entirely new IP.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Because there are expectations. Final Fantasy didn't get like high on the self-reference sauce until the PS1. There are expectations now that come with a Final Fantasy game. For good or for ill. And I feel like they would need to stick with that. Chocobos and Sid. Yeah. But see, the problem that I see most people complaining about whenever it comes to Final Fantasy isn't the self-referential stuff. It's the gameplay. People are becoming more and more disillusioned with the gameplay of the games. Because they keep trying to reinvent the wheel. High Wind, Biggs, Wedge, Sid, Mid. What's Mid? Half the songs are basically always pregnant. Or pregnant. Present. They're always pregante. Look, at least in this one, the High Wind isn't a fucking ship. It's just an attack.
Thanks.
It's very funny to me because by the time Final Fantasy X and Beyond rolled around, there was a constant refrain of the JRPG is dead, stop with this outdated turn-based shit, so they began to innovate more and more with every game, and now people are complaining Final Fantasy is too different. I think it's bullshit, honestly. I didn't finish Final Fantasy 16, but that's also because I had been on like a Final Fantasy kick and I kind of got burnt out on them. But I enjoyed what I played of it. I'm enjoying what I've played of the Final Fantasy VII remakes. People just bitch to bitch. Lightning has barely enough XP. She has barely enough HP to survive a quake now. I watched a friend play like half 16 and I couldn't stand it because it felt too much like they were pulling elements straight from 14. I'd be watching and just be like, I remember that from 14, I remember this song, oh, hey, it's Garuda. I mean, you're not wrong, it is very 14 coded, and I think that's intentional. Yeah. I don't know. I was enjoying it. Although I don't have the vehement hatred of 14 that you seem to have developed. So it doesn't have the same... I don't have the same complaints. But talking just like purely from a gameplay perspective. Mm. That's mostly what I see people complaining about. I mean, to be entirely fair, I don't see people talking about it very often. But there was one person that I followed before I dropped my account on Twitter. And they went on like a whole fucking tirade about 16 and how garbage it was. Spends $50 on a game, I'd rather it be more than fine. You're not wrong. That's why I'm mostly getting my games used nowadays. Yeah, I'm gonna have full platinum ingots well before I get my traps. How many am I at now? Yeah, so I've already exceeded how many platinum ingots I needed. Basically, at this point, it's just the trapezohedrons that are holding me back. And the fact that I haven't completed the Crystarium yet. But that's gonna be done definitely before I get the traps. God damn it. I thought she got staggered out of the first part, so I was trying to back out, and turns out she didn't. Has the stream quality been dropping at all, by the way? Because whenever I'm on the stream manager and I'm looking at the stream preview, sometimes it gets like really blurry. And I don't know if that's reflective of the actual stream or not. Again, not that anybody's missing much. I do have a way, technically, that I can possibly make this grind go a little faster. Um, but I do think I still need at least one more trap. One or two. Let's see. I currently have just the one. That makes 4 that I have out of the 7 that I need. Yeah. So I have a way that I can turn 1 trap into 3, which is a net gain of 2. So if I get 1 more, then I can basically cut this grind short as soon as I get that one and then finish off the Crystarium.
Don't sweat it. Thank you. Don't push down. Follow my lead. Change of plans.
God damn it.
Follow my lead. Don't get predictable.
I mean, so far so good on the whole saving and reloading for this turtle. I feel like this is much faster than running all the way across the fucking plains trying to hit every turtle. funny turtle number.
Thank you. Don't back down. Let's make this easy.
Took forever for them to get in peril along that time. Alright, 70 turtles. That makes like 33 that we've killed today so far. I think we started at 37 today. Man, I've got like at least another 20 more to go. Oh, I thought I already did Sentinel for Vanille. Yeah, there's no way Lightning is going to outpace her in HP. So, I'm calling it now. Lightning has the second lowest HP out of the whole party, which is just crazy. For who is essentially the main character in the group. Somehow Saz is gonna fucking max out his Crystarium before anybody else is. I feel like I've got at least another 20 turtles to go. That'll put me in the ballpark of having the Crystarium done. And if I can pull one more trap, I actually think I will go ahead and call it here, though. I think we're at a even number of turtles. Nice clean cut. And I am getting a little tired. save here. And I don't think I got any more trophies, but I'll back it up anyway. Yeah, did not. Let's see, 27, 36, 27, 36. What do we think the over-under is on being able to complete this grind tomorrow? Because literally all I need, like, math-wise here. We killed 33 turtles today. All I need is to finish out the Crystarium and get one more trap. I feel like we could do that. And 33 more turtles. Assuming, of course, my drop rates are relatively decent. That's a big if. The music feels especially loud. Huh, it's not. That's weird. Ugh. But yeah, I envision one more session of this, which will then put me in a good spot for when I come back to it on the 15th. Still gonna be doing some annoying shit whenever I'm finished with this grind, because after this I'm immediately going into upgrading all the accessories and weapons that I need. Oh wait, I only need 6 trapezohedrons. Oh hell. That means literally all I have to do next is, or all I have to do now is finish out the Crystarium. So yeah, I will definitely have this part done by next session, 100%. And then after I finish this grind and get all the accessories and weapons upgraded, I just have 4 missions left to 5-star, and should be good. Although, even whenever we're done with this grind, we apparently aren't going to be done fighting turtles. Jeez. Step away and the whole stream ends. Yeah, we got to 70 turtles and I decided to call it good. I'm just going through the guide, kind of figuring out what's up next. Only 70. I mean, I did come to the realization that I don't need any more traps. So I literally just have to complete the Crystarium and then I'm done with this turtle grind. I am going to have to grind the Shalonguis later for dark matter. I'm going to just chill out for the rest of the night. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. We'll pick this back up tomorrow to hopefully finish out this part of the turtle grind before we have to go into the accessory and weapon upgrading and then finishing out the Seath missions. The accessory and weapon grinding will probably happen tomorrow. I don't know how far into the missions we're going before I switch over to Stardew Valley on Monday. Yeah, appreciate you hanging out, and I will see y'all later.